Hey guys, welcome to the channel. We got something here new for you. This is a high pressure washer that we picked up from Tiffany, and this one has a 36-month warranty on it. It has a nice reel to it as well, and as you can see down here, it is 4,500 PSI and flows 3.2 gallons per minute. And we'll give you guys our thoughts on whether or not this is a good pressure washer. So hang tight. Alright guys, so here is everything pulled out of the box. You can see all of the attachments from the handle to the nozzle, extra foam sprayer, to the reel with the handle to move it around, as well as the whole unit here, right, the pump, and it's actually got quite a long extension cord here. And then what's nice is this also has the nozzles included, and you've got your strainer and your hose here as well. I believe this is also for the soap solution, if you want to include that in there. But looking at my model here that you will see here is the KLC T3. There's a T1, T2, and T3. They're all a little bit different. The T3 has essentially most everything on it. And you can see here that the important stuff is operating pressure is 4,500 PSI, which is higher than the others, and the maximum flow is 3.2 gallons per minute. So we will go through this and show you guys everything fully assembled so you can see for yourself what it's like and if it's something you guys want. We'll also give it a test here too. All right, hang tight. All right, guys, so this is the pressure washer fully assembled. So as you can see, it has a reel to it, a nice hose reel that you could easily wind up. It has a quick disconnect in here too, so you can actually pull this lever and then pop out, enabling you to shrink it down even more. And then you have a trigger lock button on the bottom here, right? So you can't actually use it until you unlock, and then you can engage it. And then going down, you could also, they do a good job allowing you to clip it on the side, but this actually twist locks it up. So you twist out this brass piece, and you can remove it into two different pieces, and actually stack it here as two, one for the handle on this side, and then you could stack this metal spray nozzle on that side as well. So power on's gonna be here, kick on for on, there for off. You see this is the feed line coming out of the front here, so where it gets pressurized, high pressurized, runs up into the reel here, and then comes out of the nozzle. And this is your hand crank too. So as you wanna wind up, you could do so there. It's on wheels, has a nice little front stand, so you can wheel it around as needed. And then on the back, they do a good job with organization. I will also note that the cord is quite long. So I actually appreciate that a lot of them don't have long cords. But on the back here, you have your nozzle selection from wide sprayed pattern all the way down to fine. And we could show you guys what that looks like between them. And then they have a nice little cubby here too. The nice thing about this is you actually end up breaking the nozzle in half. So right here where you see this brass fitting, and you pop it out, you actually put this inside there, and you fill it full of the soap of your choice. Ideally, this is going to be for car soap, so if you have a soap that you like, place it inside there, and as it shoots out water, it's going to naturally draw up that soapy water. It's going to spray it out of this side of the nozzle. So they're not the first ones to do this. There's plenty of other ones that do this as well, but it's a nice feature for you guys that like to use soapy suds for cleaning whatever. I mean, ideally cars, but whatever else you need to clean as well. And then down here is where you thread in your hose and turn it on. And this is the KLC-T3. All right, we'll get it set up, let you guys see it. Okay, so now that we have the water hooked up here, you can see now we can actually bleed out the water a little bit on the end. And I've gone ahead and put one of the nozzles on the end. You can see it's a spray pattern. And then we'll kick on the power on the front by just flipping that switch. You can go ahead and start cleaning as needed. Then when you want to switch out, just keep your hand away from the handle, pull this back, slide that into place, make sure it's secure, and pull that ring back out. You can also turn off the power if you're worried about, because I mean, there's high pressure coming out here, you could cut yourself. So always be as safe as you possibly can, but it's a finer pattern there. The green one next. Make sure it's securely placed in there. Green gives it a little bit wider pattern. And for our fourth and last one is the straight jet. Lock it into place, make sure it's in there nice and tight. Give it some pressure. And this is going to do really good at getting in those really tight crevices, or even removing, say, some graffiti or staining from your concrete. That one's going to work the best. Ideally, you don't want to use that one for washing a vehicle. All right, so I'm sure some of you guys are wondering, okay, well, how well does this work at washing off a car? Well, we'll just do a quick rinse for you guys. Let you see how well it works. Now, ideally, you don't want to get too close to your car when you're spraying, because if you hit the button, you're going to take that paint and you're going to make it fly. So keep the gun back, I'd say at least a foot to foot and a half when you're spraying, and just kind of feel it out, because you do not want to make paint, especially if it's chipping already. It will delaminate and essentially just go airborne, and you'll lose that paint on your car. So give yourself some space and just clean things up. Now I'm sure you guys want to see what the soap suds look like. Again, here is the whole unit. Just separated. This allows it to pull up the suds. You just fill it up inside there to whatever level you need. And then place it again. Alright, so we got her filled up. Just enough to show you guys how well it does. Plus it's a small car, so it's about all I need. Next, you take the gun. Obviously in the off position, you want to take it and then twist it right here so it breaks and opens up. Now there is your extension wand. Place that aside for the moment. Now, take your soap suds. You want to line it up inside there. Go up here like so. Push it in. Turn it till it locks. All right, so now we got the soap suds container on the end of the gun. And everything's put back together. So let's go ahead and give it a shot. And look how easy that sprays on, guys. And then guys, come back with your wand once you're done getting it all soaped up. Now you could use, come out with the glove as well and do a hand scrub, make sure you get it nice and clean. But at the very least, just come back with the wand, because you're getting just the grime off of your car. Come back with the wand and give it a good spray down. Alright guys, that's it. Give your car a nice wash. It's a nice pressure washer. Does it put out a ton of pressure or volume? Seems a little bit on the mid-range side, so not definitely on the high end, but it definitely does a good job. And I like that you can roll it up. I like that you get a long extension cord. The plastics on it, I will admit, they are a little bit on the cheap side. There's very little labeling. But I think for the price, it actually does its job. And having the multiple nozzle choices too to change it up as you want. It does use universal nozzles, so if there's a specific nozzle that you like, odds are it'll fit to this unit, and you can use it exactly how you want. But anyways, guys, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you have a pressure washer that you like, or do you have the one like this? And always open to suggestions, guys. So please, if you haven't, like down below and subscribe, and we'll talk to you guys very soon.